What's up, y'all? Today's game is, can I shoot under 40 from the front tees with just a 7-iron? We're gonna find out. Let's go. Didn't see it down, but I think it's just in the left rough. I got 90 yards, so a term you're gonna hear a lot of today is a chippy 7-iron. That's what we got. Well, it's forward. Okay, as you can see, didn't go very far. Did not have good contact out of that. Don't have a good lie here. A lot of mud around the ball. So I went from 90 yards to 60 yards. If I could just chip this up, if I can get it on the green, obviously that's huge. Okay, we're on the putting surface for a look at par. Yeah! Call it 25 something feet, left to righter, going with a 7-iron. I really didn't think I could get to that tall stuff, that brush, garbage, junk area off the tee. I shot it at 200, and it's a little chilly out here. It's only about 48 degrees, so anyways, onto this. Gotta look at par with a 7-iron. Can we roll it in? Always got to hit it. Uh-oh. That was bad. Just tap it in. Okay. All right, there's a double on the first. Well, I got some work to do. Pretty nasty double I started with back there, but did it to myself. On to the next. 7-iron off the tee. Can't tell if it stayed in the fairway, but all right, missed the fairway. Just rolled off this hump here. It's in a better place to start my approach shot on this hole than on the previous hole, that's for sure. 130 yards. I think it's a back pin. I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll chip it up there. 130, winds off the left. I got a hook lie. Settle down. All right, that went off the back for sure. Probably should have tried to just leave it short so I could pitch something to this back pin, because now I got a lot of work. See if I can just hit a miracle shot here. I'm going to try to open the face on a 7-iron a little bit and kind of chip cut it up to the left into the rough and see if it can 1-2 hop out and just give me a look, some kind of look at par. Oh boy, hit it, hit it, hit it. I flushed it to the other side of the green. That's where I should have left it on my approach shot. All right, I've opted to putt left-handed because I like the back of the sole is just a little hotter into the golf ball as opposed to trying to blade it. It's hard to feel the distance, so I'm just taking a little help from the back of the club. Oh, that would have been sweet. A double. So there's my 4 strokes. I got a par out. Okay, double to start. Switching to the left-handed putting. That's a good move. And I think I got a little bit of a better feel for the club face and how hot it's coming off with the chips and the putts. So if I can break 40 through the next 7 holes, that would be incredible, because it's not looking good. But we're just going to see what happens. All right. Middle of fairway. Okay, nice to find the fairway for the first time today. We've got 145 in to a back pin. I'm going to try to open up the face and chip it about 135 yards to the middle of the green. That's all I'm looking for. That was awesome. Fairway in regulation, green in regulation. Let's go. All right, so there we are. Made it to the front of the green. That's what we're working with. About a 30-footer. I'm really pumped about that green in regulation, if I'm being totally honest. All right, not terrible for pace. I'm getting this left-handed putting thing sorted out just a hair. Par, baby. Let's go. Okay, first par 3 of the day here. Uphill, into the wind. 150, playing 158. Into the wind, cold. Call it 165, 170. I'm going to cut it, take a little more off of it, and just give it a 3/4 swing. I think that feels pretty good. I can commit to it. Let's just try to get another green regulation here. That looks pretty good. Apple Watch went off. Thought I was trying to call 911. I think that's a green regulation. I think it is. Just rolled off the back there. It's downhill all the way, so it's going to be quick and downwind. More goose shit to navigate. Braking right to left, probably 2 feet. See if we can cozy it up there. Turning there a little late, but settle down. Still got to make this. All right. Back-to-back pars, baby. Come on. Par 4, we got a little bender. It says it's 250. By the way, I decided to go 7-iron off the tee. Is that not funny yet? Was it ever funny, I guess? Well, I hooked it around, but I may have overcooked it.
It was at this point in the round where my mic had died. I thought it was fully charged. It was not. And so the rest of this video is voice overed. So I hooked it around this par 4, left myself some 50, 60 yards maybe. I had a really basic chip shot. And as you can see, I kind of hit this thing, way better than my expectations. I definitely was just thinking something inside of 15, 20 feet. I gave myself about a 7-8 footer here. So for birdie, I'm definitely excited knowing that this is going to be 3 pars in a row, but I'm hoping to get, one of those 4 shots back. But obviously no, I just blocked it straight left. Missed it entirely. Tapped it in, got the 4, but just another 4 on the scorecard, par, just trying to not make any severe mistakes at this point and just give myself realistic looks to just keep making pars. So we go to the next hole. Par 3 over water, got about 125 yards here. Okay. My thinking is wind is off the left. I'm just going to chip it right to the left side of the green, let it cut back, and just try to really dial in the distance. And yeah, just pulled it straight left. Yeah, just absolutely pulled it straight left. Did not cut at all. Fortunately, it didn't go on the water. It stayed up. But I left myself not the easiest shot here, so I decided to get a little cute with it and see if I could open up the face on this 7-iron and flop it. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna see what's about to happen. I'm pretty happy with the result. Yeah. I just knew it was good. I hit it. Had to zoom in for y'all. Left myself about 2.5, 3 feet there. All right, just needed to settle down here. Just needed to settle down, not get too excited. Just focus on making this putt. Put this thing into the back of the hole. Tried to miss it low, but she snuck in the side door. 4 pars in a row after 4 over in the first 2 holes. Very happy with that. So this is the first and only par 5 on the front 9. It was 390 yards. This was probably the best struck ball of the day for me. Just flush one right down the middle of the fairway, dead straight. Didn't even move. Here I had 125 yards. You can't tell, but I was pointing at those 2 bushes right there below to the bottom right of my hand. And the pin's basically right behind that. So my goal was to try to cut it up over this tree. And I did actually get it up and over the tree, and it cut back a little bit, but I just put a little too much heat on this golf ball, and it found the back of the green. But par 5, front pin, I had plenty of green to work with. Had a good lie. So again, at this point, I'm thinking just try to give myself something inside 10 feet. Obviously, I'm not chipping with a 7-iron all that often. I'm pretty much a lob wedge only guy. But after playing 5-6 holes already with it, I kind of had the feel. I thought this was worse than what it turned out to be. I really only left myself about 6 feet, so I had a good look again for birdie. But unfortunately, as you're gonna see, I miss it low. Also, right there, I don't know if you saw. You might want to rewind. I was telling you all, always clean your balls. But when you shove it, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how clean your balls are. Yep. So, anyways, just take a par there. I'm happy. Didn't make any mistakes. I mean, I would have really loved to have one of those 2 birdie looks go in the last, 2, 3 last holes, but nonetheless, got hole number 8 here. That was not great contact. It was a little fat. It was like 350 yards to the hole. I had about 160 in here, and so I didn't hit that 7-iron very pure, but it was straight and it found the middle of the fairway, so I wasn't complaining too much. Again, wind is a little off the left here. It's a front right pin, and I hit this golf ball absolutely perfect. It was like 100, like I said, about 160 yards, and I flew it 2 yards past the pin. So, really pleased with that strike. And again, just name of the game. I'm trying to not shoot worse than 4 over. So fairway in regulation, green in regulation. Just try to 2-putt this thing, and if it falls in, just so be it. Again, I'm just not getting the golf ball to the hole, but nonetheless, clean this thing up. Got out of here with a 4. All right, moving on to the last. Now I'm getting a little nervous. All right, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'm like, okay, you started out 4 over. You have no business being even par through your next 6 holes. But just start out with the tee ball here. Just hit you a good ball, find the fairway. Just take it one shot at a time. And that's what we did. I hit a nice little low cutter up and over those trees. You couldn't really see it off the tee. The cloudy day kind of made that suck, but nonetheless, found the fairway. Had exactly 100 yards to a dead center pin. I mean, this is just a big circle green. Pin was basically right in the middle, and it was not that hard. But again, just trying to feel each of these yardages, that are definitely not comfortable in stock. Contact was really good, and I just hit it 20 feet left of the pin, but again, I just juiced it too much. But I got some green to work with. Had a pretty good lie. Just really feeling those chipping strokes, and I hit a beaut. I mean, I hit a beauty. Gave myself 4 feet. 4 feet here. That's all I had. That is all I had. And all we're talking about now is just burying this thing into the back of this cup. Line it up. Get out of here with a 39. Win the challenge. First challenge, I might add. First challenge that I've done. Which, speaking of that, if you guys have any other challenges you want me to do, you need to throw them in the comments. Give me some suggestions. I'm going to keep bringing you guys these obscure one club challenges and doing some other stuff. But if you guys want to see something in particular, you got to let me know. So this putt was left edge, and I shoved it. As you can see, it tried to fall back there like a half a ball. But, I mean, I missed that putt so bad. So, anyways, shot 40, and that was that, folks. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.